You guys might have noticed last week that there is a lot more land to build on than I've shown you so far. And it's true. Where I live butts right up against my parents' 60 or so acres of property that they have generously given me free range to build on, so long as I keep to the woods. But that's fine by me because there are plenty of woods to build in. With that being said, I've been saving a certain section of land for the past few years to build on because I didn't feel like I was experienced enough to build the trail worthy of it. It's ripe with gorgeous wildflowers, huge trees, a creek at the bottom, and even some weird romantic turtles. But most importantly, it has a slope with 50 feet of elevation drop that spans about a quarter mile. So I'm pretty excited to start this trail, but I want to do something a little different. As we work our way down the trail each week, I want to end each video by presenting you, the viewers, with 2 or 3 options for moving forward. Then a card like this will pop up, and you guys can vote how we move forward with the build. Whatever has the highest vote by Wednesday night, I will start building that week. I think this is going to be a really fun way to get you guys involved, so make sure you get your vote in at the end of this video. This week, I began the trail myself by clearing out a really dense section of woods. Truth be told, this might be why I actually never started the trail, but let's get to it.
There is a life I lead in the city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like
It's hot out here in Missouri. I got everything cleared for the most part. Now we're gonna go through and really fine tune everything, get all of these little roots and stuff out with an axe. And then we'll come back through and we'll cut up all these dead limbs that I'm finding, dead limbs and trees and whatnot. And we're gonna make 3 rollers. One normal flat one right here behind me, and through that little corridor back here, we're gonna have 2 kind of like choomp, choomp, kind of like you're surfing or something right off the bat. I want this trail to move around. I don't want it to be straight. So let's fine tune some trail. Okay, we're moving on to making the rollers. So what I've got here is, got a big old down tree. So what I've got is a chainsaw, a helmet, and then a pair of chaps. So we're gonna cut these into probably 2.5 foot sections, and we can start stacking some rollers. When it comes to using old logs and limbs to create features, you have to do it knowing that you're trading the longevity of the feature for efficiency of production. Meaning, the feature won't last as long, but you'll be able to build it a bit faster. Another reason for using logs is just a lack of dirt. The logs act as a filler, which allows us to be more conservative with our dirt supply. Okay, these are done. Only took probably 5 hours, 6 hours. Yeah, we've got the first roller back here, then we've got the bermed roller here, and then lastly, we've got this big roller. It's awesome. They're literally exactly how I was envisioning. Anyway, before we put some dirt on these guys, we gotta ride them, right? Like play around, some tech. Yeah, they're nearly smooth with how many logs I put on them, so should be easy, right? guess the real challenge would be going backwards.
Well, that was fun. Yeah, I guess tomorrow we will put on some dirt on this sucker and hopefully it flows nice. It flows nice as a tech feature, but I don't know if that makes it flow nice as a flowy feature. We'll see.
Okay, it is day 2, and today is the day where we are getting a bunch of dirt and we're gonna stack it on top of all these logs that we put up yesterday. So we should have, by the end of the day, 3 really nice rollers on a very nice flowy trail. I get most of my dirt from leftover job sites. Since my dad owns a dump trucking business and I too followed in his footsteps, we end up getting full 20-ton loads of dirt on occasion that we just save in a pile like this one for when we need it. And you can guess that I often need it more than he does. So I was coming out here just to get some shots, and I was not expecting these things to be firm yet. This is literally the next day, and they are like, I wouldn't say they're solid, like where we could ride them a bunch, but they're pretty dang firm. Ooh, that one's not as firm. Barely even makes a footprint. Pretty dang firm.
Okay, it's been a couple days and I just want to see if this stuff is rideable yet or hard enough. It's got some cracks on it, so that's probably a good sign as far as it being hard. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yes! Holy crap. That's so exciting. I think we're gonna be able to ride it this week. I didn't think we were gonna be able to even test this thing. I was gonna kind of have to go into next week blind as far as how much speed I'd have, but it's rideable. Oh yeah! I'm so excited to keep going down this trail. But I do want to try it on the Siskiyou N9 and see how it rides on a bigger bike. Oh man. I think it feels better on the Siskiyou. It feels great on this bike too, like possibly almost better.
These rollers turned out fantastic. They're a bit peaky, but they still feel great. One thing I will change next time though is these dead spots. We'll scoop them out a little bit to make them work better with the rollers. But now it's time for you guys to decide what we build next. And actually, what you saw at the beginning was the options I thought up. Option 1 is building a small gap into an S-shaped berm, which personally I think will be the cooler option, but option 2 will be building a couple rollers and then building a larger gap jump. So option 1 is a small gap with bermy flow, and option 2 is speedy rollers with a larger gap. Go ahead and cast your vote here, and next week I will be building whichever you guys decide on. Thank you so much for watching and voting. I'm really excited to continue down this trail with your guys' input. I think it's going to turn out pretty ridiculously awesome. Anyway, thank you to all of my patrons for supporting me. I'm doing this thing full time now, so I really couldn't do it without your help. So for real, thank you. Let's build some more stuff next week, and I'll see you then.